into the next speaker, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko. The first three speakers have all referenced the issue of impunity. Both Regina and Louis and the last speaker, Ole Kaparo, has talked about that. And Kenyans usually get a bit frustrated by the perceived lack of effective prosecution of some of what look like obvious offenses. And in this election season, it's particularly more so. Bwana Tobiko, as you take your 5 minutes, perhaps you could help us to just understand what are the gaps in that chain that Regina identified and others have talked about, of the police, the CID, the NIS, and your office, as well as the other institutions, the IBC, the NCIC. You come at the tail end of that chain to ensure respect for the rule of law. What is your office doing? What measures have been taken in preparation for the election to ensure effective prosecution of electoral and other related offenses and hate speech and so on? 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you, moderator. The Office of Director of Public Prosecutions is mandated to prosecute all crimes under our laws. In the discharge of this mandate, this office, which was established in 2011 under the new constitution, has established offices in all the 47 counties. Secondly, it has posted professional prosecutors in all the courts in this country, including in the remotest of court stations. For the longest while, prosecutions in this country was handled by police prosecutors. We have now completely replaced police prosecutors, so that even in your villages, you can go to court and you will find the Office of Director of Public Prosecution and a professional prosecutor. We have trained these officers in spite of the limited resources and continue to train them. In relation to election and election-related crimes, we have established a specialized rapid response team comprising 105 prosecutors who have been trained specifically and are still being trained. They have worked together with NCIC, with the DCI, ESCC, and just recently entered into an MOU with IBC. In the processes that have just been going on, the registration, nomination, and campaigns, we have taken to court 57 cases involving 97 individuals. This is in the shortest time in relation to the ongoing process. And these persons include candidates for governors, candidates for MCAs, so on and so forth. These cases are presently at various stages of prosecution. 4 of them have been concluded within the shortest time, actually record time, possible, thanks to a special division of magistracy established by the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice has appointed 90+ special magistrates to hear these cases on day-to-day basis. These prosecutors, working closely with investigators and other coordinate agencies, ensure that cases files are reviewed, prosecution handled promptly and expeditiously. So there is no longer the delays that used to characterize the prosecution of crimes in this country. And this should serve as a warning to all and sundry that there is no place to hide. And as far as we are concerned ourselves, no one is above the law. You commit a crime, we shall prosecute you irrespective of your party affiliation and irrespective of your stature in this country. We have also established a 24-hour secretariat which will be equipped with a 24-hour hotline based in the head office, but also that has been castigated to the county offices. These call centers will be able to receive and refer complaints received from the public as well as from coordinate agencies. Therefore, on our part, we confirm and assure the public that we are ready and able to do our job. But as Chairman Kaparo says, it is a collective responsibility of all of us to ensure that we have a peaceful, credible election. It is equally important as we deal with the issue of integrity, and I think this matter has been referred to by the previous speakers. And I look at this. Majority of those that are facing prosecution by my office, whether sitting governors, MCAs, members of parliament, senators, and so on and so forth, majority of them have been nominated and have been cleared to stand for elections in August 2017. And you therefore ask yourself a legitimate question asked by Chairman Kaparo. Do we really, as a citizenry, as voters, pay regard to issues of integrity? Why do you vote for those that have criminal records? Why do you nominate as a party those who are facing charges, presumed innocent, no doubt, but who are facing cases in court? And then you turn around and you blame IEBC, EACC, the DPP, and other coordinate agencies for not barring them from contesting. So as voters, you have a responsibility. We ourselves, as constitutional and legal entities, will perform our job. The media, and this one in respect particularly of hate speech and incitement, you provide the inciters, and they are known. Some of them actually, you can profile them. They're serial inciters. You know them, whether on social media or on ordinary media. Why do you provide them with the airtime? You republish and publish and over-publicize their statements. You give them space. Doesn't the media have a responsibility to black out these inciters? It should. But even more worrying here as regards the media, and I have nothing against the media, they play a critical role, no doubt. In cases that we have taken to court, a number of these cases have collapsed because the media, which actually helped to perpetuate, to republish the stories that form the basis of our charges, the media has refused to come out and provide us with the evidentiary material. The media houses say, no, our sources are confidential. We cannot have our officers appear in court and testify. Doesn't the media have a responsibility, a civic duty, firstly, to prevent commission of a crime? It does, surely. Doesn't the media have a civic duty to assist in the punishment of a crime? It surely does. So, as we spotlight on government and constitutional agencies, as we must also, as a citizenry, look into ourselves. What is it that we are required to do, and what should we do to make the work of these agencies easier? As the media, similarly. Civil society has a responsibility too. I read in the media that a few weeks ago, civil society organizations have compiled a dossier of individuals who, according to them, do not meet the threshold of integrity. That is useful contribution by civil society. And therefore, as we fight impunity, we must do it collectively. As ODPP, I assure you once again that we will do our job. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tobiko.